Hello! Welcome to Unit 3, Lesson 6, Negative Integer Exponents. Okay, so we're just practicing with what do we do when we have a negative exponent. Okay, so there's a new property that we need to learn. So what it says is the property of negative integer exponents says that a to the negative n equals 1 over a to the n, where a is a non-zero real number and n is a positive integer. Okay, our number one goal being let's get that exponent to be positive so that we actually know what to do with it. All right, so the best way to practice this is just to go straight into examples. All right, so applying this rule, that's our number one goal today, applying that rule. So with our first example, I have 15 to the negative 38. Well, looking at this, look, that's in that exact setup as this first part right here. So really all I have to do is put it 1 over 15 to the 38th power. And that's it. That's your final answer. Not too bad, right? So, of course, that would be a lot to apply. We would do that with a calculator. Okay, we're not going to do 15 times 15 times 15 times 15 right now, right? That would take us a very long time. But this is what, these are equal to each other. And like I said, we have that goal of having a positive exponent. Now, with this next one, well, let's see here. First off, I'm multiplying, but my base is the same. That's a good thing, right? Because then I can combine my exponents. So really, this is the same thing as like saying 7 to the negative 3 plus negative 5. Well, what's negative 3 plus negative 5? 7 to the negative 8, but using that exact same rule that we did in this first one, right, we can write that as 1 over 7 to the 8th power. All right, you bring it into the denominator, okay, and it makes that exponent positive. Okay, let's try another one. This one's actually backwards. So, and this is from your quick check. All right, so this one, it's already got that positive exponent. Well, now, how could we write it if we wanted to write it with a negative exponent? Well, we would take it out of the denominator and just write 8 to the negative 5. This next one, it combines several things together, and it's a little more complicated. The first thing I want to do is I want us to pull these apart from each other, okay? Well, really, we're not going to pull them apart. But what we could do is we could say we've got 7 to the 3rd power, and then that would be multiplied by 25 to the 4th power. And the reason for that is because, like, if I just take this by itself, this right here, I could rewrite that as 1 over 25 to the negative 4. Well, if I want my exponent to be positive, I have to take it to the opposite place. Right now it's in the denominator. I need to take it to the opposite place, which would be the numerator. Okay, so, and to do that, I would say 25 to the 4th power. Okay, so they can go either way, all right, but that's what this would look like if we were to make sure that we had that positive exponent. Okay, so I hope that helps, and as always, reach out for extra support if you need it.